Hey everybody, Matt here with Rachel's Adventures. Today we're going to build a brick rocket stove.
Going.
So we're lining up our fire bricks for the bottom row. We need 4 whole ones and 2 halves. It's okay if it's not perfect because we're going to be stacking other bricks on top. We want this brick to stick out to kind of act as a feed ramp so we can feed in our wood, sticks, whatnot. Our next layer, and my little one's trying to help out again. Next layer is 3 holes and a half. This is going to be our base chamber.
Go.
Alright, so we've got, look out, watch your fingers, kiddo. This top brick we're going to overset just a little. Each remaining layer is going to take 4 whole bricks. This will be our combustion chamber, and as we continue building layers, this will form a chimney for us. So we're going to come back once I finish a couple more layers and you can see the finished product.
Play.
Alright, so we've got the base, we've got 4 layers above. This has taken about 20 bricks. Let me double check. Each layer is 4. That's 16 plus the bottom. About 21 bricks. And my little one wants to be so involved because it involves fire. She loves it. Yeah, I got a little pyro baby girl. Aw. I love you. Alright, so we're going to fill this up and fire it up. Alright, I've got a handful of split wood. Gonna go ahead and fill this bad boy up. Now the reason behind building a rocket stove is it increases your airflow, allowing you to burn less wood in order to get your cooking going. You can buy fancy kits that'll allow you to do this, rocket stoves. Yeah, throw it in there. But you can build this version at home for roughly $1 a brick. Or you can do like I did, and I actually got these for free from somebody that had an old unused fire pit lined with this fire brick. Now make sure to get actual fire brick, not what just looks like regular brick. Regular brick is porous and allows a lot of moisture, and the high heat from this fire will actually shatter those bricks. Not very safe. And once they're shattered, they crumble, and it's not good for us. Kind of becomes useless at that point. Bless you. So we're going to throw our wood in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Right there. So I got a bunch of wood. We throw it in. Go ahead and fire it up. Okay, back up, Ellie. It's gonna get hot. Don't touch the bricks anymore.
Get away.
Yeah, that's smoke, huh?
What
you guys doing? What are they doing, Ellie?
Alright, so your fire burns down here, and this acts as a chimney. But because the fire bricks are also very heat absorbent, they'll hold on to our heat for a good long time, which allows us to boil water quickly or allows things to simmer. Now right now the fire's just started, but eventually we'll have a raging inferno in here, and I'll be completely fed by little sticks like this. Cut. Now for cooking, I stole this off of my gas stove. You could also probably find one for free or for very cheap around. We're going to go ahead and see. We're going to go ahead and boil this pot of water. The reason that we're putting this burner rest, I guess to call it, over it is because the fire needs to still be able to breathe. Smoke has to go somewhere. Like fireplaces usually have a flue that actually opens and closes the chimney, more or less. That helps you control how fast your fire burns, the airflow. So by making sure there's plenty of airflow all the way around, make sure that our fire will continue to burn nice and hot. Now, this rocket stove should not be confused for our rocket mass heater. Both work on the similar principle of high airflow and retaining your heat in some sort of masonry. However, a rocket mass heater is designed as a heater, whereas a rocket stove is designed to cook. It is a stove. Well, and the reason we have this brick sticking out is so if we have sticks that are longer than fit in just our combustion chamber, they have a little room to rest. If you notice also up here, most of our smoke has gone. Like there's still some, but a lot of the smoke is gone because of the efficiency of this design. It's actually so hot that a lot of the smoke is actually combusting itself, and the smoke itself is burning off. Alright, one other thing to keep in mind is just like we put a riser under the pot to make sure that there's proper airflow, we can't put too much wood and pack it in down here because we won't have the airflow needed down here at the bottom to make sure the wood continues to burn. Alright, got a rolling boil. A couple things in hindsight, because I totally forgot. Have a lid on your pot so you don't get ash in there. And we managed to pull off this rolling boil with just 2 foot by 4 inch logs that I had actually split and broke down. A couple of things that we found while experimenting with this: long thin sticks seem to work better than short fat stubby pits, but because of the riser here, we were able to throw those fat stubby bits right down the chimney instead of trying to feed them in the side. Again, it took us only about 20 minutes, which would probably be as long as it would take to build a proper fire. However, we used, again, just 2, let me grab you one of the logs I broke down. We did it with 2 logs about this size, split down and broken up, and I didn't even use all of it. I've still got probably 2 good handfuls of split bits over where I had done my wood processing. I've thrown in a few random things that I found around the yard. You know, just a stick from a tree. This is an old tiki torch. Man, that everything took off with this tiki torch. Next time I'll use my other tiki torch and just pack that full of shavings and light it up and see what happens. But again, these long thin sticks I could just feed in the ends, and as they burn down, just give them a tap, push them up, and they keep burning. Again, about 20 minutes, a few small pieces, and we got boiling water. Now, if you like this video and you find it helpful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, everybody.